Yeah, so me and Tony have got off the big hill. We wasn't up there long. We came down faster than we went up, that's for sure. And we're actually on Manchester Road now, and this is leading where Tony's leading now to Partington station. We couldn't get across the bridge because all new fences up. There's no way you could get round it, and we tried the other side but just cut off completely. And it didn't help when two bobbies that you never want to see on the beat are passing at the same time. What's the chances of that happening? You know, the boys in blue, they're always around when you don't want them, aren't they? Well, glad Tony's on this walk today, because I would never have found my way to here. Again, local knowledge, you just can't beat it. And Tony grew up round here.
Well, somebody would argue that. Someone would say I never did grow up.
What lonely places on your own.
Yeah, well,
I'm doing well today, I've not lost my notes yet. So. You know what, Diane goes mad at me when we go like out for a day. She, bloody hell, I'm not on a route march, you know. Because you're just so used to work,
yeah.
Always on legging it, and then when you're on walks, I'm like you don't amble your motor, don't you? So.
Yeah. Just keep going at the same pace. I was just wondering whether we'd be better at the top.
You can always go up if you feel.
Well, here, I think.
Yeah.
Here. We might have actually missed.
Doesn't matter, we can doing a bit of climbing today as well.
Oh, in fact, there's the station.
Bloody hell, we're straight on it. Yeah. Hit it from a different angle.
So that's where the station was.
Yep. And we're straight on it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
here it is.
Yeah, so when we used to come from Timperley, we'd get off here. You can see over the other side here.
Yeah. I'll get down there and do a shot, because
And then we used to have to walk into Partington from here then.
yeah, we take it further down, Tony, and come back this way. Because that side's heading towards the bridge, isn't it? It's Cadishead, yeah. We'll walk it, we'll do a bit of a walk, and then we'll video the station that we're going to be hitting as well.
We'll find parts of the old line on here, won't we?
No, long gone out. Yeah. We'll hit that other side in a bit, so there it is, yeah. We'll go down this way and we'll come back that way and show it you. Because them white bricks, I've got an idea what that is, because I remember looking it up. I'll tell you about that, because we're going to stop for a brew in a bit.
Excellent.
We could always stop for a brew and cake.
I think this takes you off the line now, so it must have been.
Yeah. So we'll go back that way, I think,
Yeah.
Tony. What do you think?
Yeah. Get back on the line. Yeah. Walk further up. That's for a
Oh
bit,
yeah,
anyway.
there you go.
Yeah.
Now this here, I remember reading up about this, because you always tell me to do these walks, try and find points of interest. And this was a crane.
I was going to say, you can tell because
Yeah, a crane spot with a circular turning. So this had been used for either loading locos or wagons, but that's still here. That's a nice find, that.
I suspect it would have been cold again, to be honest.
Yeah,
We'll go back on the line then.
yeah, that's a nice find, and we'll just touch it a little bit, because I'm not sure if it's right or left. There's actually, where the Tony's and the white bricks there, a lot of people that done this walk thought it was actually a toilets to a station, but it was actually an underpass that you could get under
From one side to the other.
to other side of the rail, and that's what it was. But when everybody sees the white bricks, you think it was a toilet, but that's what it was. And when we go back that way, I'll show you, apparently there's a little grill that you can actually still look under the pass. But you just look at the drop we're on here again. Just look how high up we are.
Well, as kids, off on the can't remember where the tree was now. But we used to have a rope that came up. That's it. Then it's that tree. It's fallen.
Yeah.
We used to have a rope that came up here. We used to swing,
Bloody hell.
and then that used to be full. So we used to, of water, and then the brave ones, all the pillocks.
Yeah.
Just say
Let go
drop,
and
let
go
go
in
and
it,
drop
yeah.
into that.
Bloody
Yeah.
hell.
Yeah. I hope my mum never sees this.
No.
I'll be getting a clout.
So where does this way head to, Tony?
This
It's gets obviously going away from the bridge
well, this
now.
is going to Broadheath, which
Right.
is just outside Altrincham,
Right.
where the ice rink, the old ice rink.
Oh,
was.
the old house. Yeah.
Yeah, big industrial area.
Yeah.
Partington, Cowan. There's Churchill. Yeah, Churchill's might have been down there. There was
Yeah.
It was a big area there. So, and then from there, the line itself actually went up to Timperley.
To Timperley Junction, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's on my map, that. So I was trying to find the bearings this morning. You're trying to find, when you don't know the area,
Yeah.
you're trying to go which way it goes. And my bearing this morning was Earlham New Station. And then there's two bridges near Earlham New Station. And then further down Liverpool Road is the old line. There's two more bridges. So you're wondering, which two bridges is it?
Yeah.
And only by chance when we wanted to do Earlham Station this morning, I seen the train going over one of the bridges near the Earlham Station, so I knew that was the new line. So again, it's just doing your research before you come, because you can just save yourself hours, honestly. And Tony saved a lot of time this morning, because when you don't know the area, you think you're looking at maps and you've got a good idea, but you take a left instead of a right, you're knackered, you know, and it's spoils your day. Yeah. And touch wood, all the walks we've done, me and Tony, up to now, we've done like 3 big ones, we've always jumped on the line straight away.
Yeah,
And
lucky, yeah.
yeah, and like this morning, Tony's straight on this, and what do we hit? Partington Station. Again, it just shows you how high we're up, but we'll head back in a bit towards the bridge, and I'm going to keep this running all the way. I know it might get a bit boring, but it's just nice to see.
There's a bridge there which if we cross it right now.
Oh yeah,
I just wonder whether that's actual bridge now and this footpath is.
yeah,
Oh, there's a bridge here as well.
yeah, there you go.
Right, so there must have been 2 lines coming into this.
There would have been 2, so
Yeah.
they've done the same again. They had a higher line and a lower line.
No,
So
I think there was 2 lines on the
2
same
lines
one.
on the same one, yeah. Right.
No, what I don't know is obviously one. No, I don't remember one. That train only going up to Timperley, so it's the same.
Yeah, it's the same line. Yeah, obviously that's crossing the road now, but
So why? The question then is. Right. I wonder. Yes, it will be. So this road down here,
yeah,
I bet ran into the gasworks.
right, got you.
So that's why there's 2 bridges.
2 bridges here, yeah.
That for the original rail line, and then I bet this was built.
Yeah. So look, the one on the right we think is the original
railway.
railway line, yeah.
And this is a road line.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah,
the railway line came in first.
yeah.
Gasworks been built,
Built, yeah,
and then they've had to put this in to get the road underneath.
to get the road to go underneath. There you go.
Just look. You can see.
And get up to it, I might not be able, I'll flip my camera right up, and I can't see what we're looking at, but we'll get it on the blog, see what's down there. We'll look back on that when we're videoing the walk, yeah. Yeah.
Just carry on a bit further and then come back.
Yeah, we'll come back because
You need a brew.
we need a brew and cake.
Certainly, we just go a bit further down there on the right, you'll be able to see the size of this estate, the building
Right,
where the gasworks was. So we'll keep on this one.
yeah.
Yeah, there must have been 2 lines because we wouldn't have built all that brick wall.
No, yeah. And you always find on railway lines, there's always 2 lines, you know.
Yeah.
One going, one coming back sort of thing, so they could run the trains, you know, constantly.
Yeah, the old stolen cars.
Yep.
Bastard. Oh. Yeah.
I can't tell you what kind of commute that is. We're normally pretty good on cars, but couldn't tell you.
Knackered, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see that there.
There we go. This is what we was looking at.
Oh, yeah.
Look at the size of that.
Now, all
Try and
this
get-
was owned by the gasworks, so there was all the tanks, gas tanks. I'm trying to think what they were called properly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so all this has gone all the way back. 650 hours is minimum.
Minimum
there.
on there. Bloody hell.
And the
Nights
fact-
and nights only said they just don't put anything else to back it up with shops, nurse, doctors, all the amenities and the road, most cars on the road, and
Eventually this will link up to Broadheath just outside, just past Sale
right,
and Altrincham.
yeah,
Near Trafford College, a lot of people know it as.
yeah,
But the road, the service between the two areas is a rural road which probably dates back to about 1600, so that's how wide it
how
is.
wide it is, geez,
And there's no plans to do anything with the road.
no,
Crazy.
crazy, so more traffic on the road, and when you look behind us, we could have had a railway line going down here,
Yeah.
taking people off the road out.
Up to Altrincham, oddly enough.
Yeah. Yeah, up to Altrincham and Dr. Beeching.
Yeah.
Got a lot to answer for, and like I say, it's a name you could never mention in our house, because my dad hated him with a passion. And that's why it sticks in my mind, because whenever my dad had 5 brothers, came down and they were all into the railways, it always got brought up on the soapbox.
Sticks in my mind whenever I got a cold.
Yeah. And talking of Beecham's, my auntie was the person officer of Beecham's in St Helens.
Was she?
Yeah,
Right.
until it closed. I don't know what year, I think it was late 80s, 90s, the Beecham shut. And now it's a college.
Is it?
Yeah. But Beecham's Powders is renowned.
Certainly was.
It'd kill anything
Yeah. Apart from the cold. Yeah.
apart from the cold. And we never had to buy Beecham's Powders because with my auntie being person officer, we used to always have the unmarked packs of Beecham's Powders. Probably not get away with it today.
No, they'll be allowed with it, yeah. So it's gone to one line now.
Yeah,
But might be the other bits of the drill.
yeah.
In fact, no, it drops here.
And we'll drop down, yeah. It's nice to see that and see that housing estate. It shows you how high we were up before. We'll go down here, Tony. Woo. Yeah, it'll be alright, well.
Just when my granddaughter's walking down here.
Oh dear. And if Tony goes ass over head, I'm going to flip my camera around because I'll be on Jelly Me Beagle for 250 quid. There he goes. I'm coming back round now, but it's nice to see that. Well, covered a few miles this morning, me and Tony.
Well, I'll let you know after.
Yeah, and we've done a bit of climbing as well, and a little tip when you get hills like this, the best way to hit them is just leg it.
I can do it.
Oh, did it easy way like Redmond does it?
I'll pay for thinking down there for dancing.
Or you can do it the Redmond way like the help desk, take the easy way down.
Oh.
Oh, got to get one in.
Bloody hell. Might have to go back a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's alright. And here we go again. Getting our steps in today, boys. Whoa! Woo! A nice breeze on railway walks. You always get willow trees and breeze, don't you? Well, look at that for a shot. Woo!
Well, when we're coming in, when I flashed my lights at you, it's a
Yeah.
pub there called the Saracen's Head,
All right.
and Cromwell stayed there
All right.
for the night. And just before there, as we came over Warburton's Bridge,
Yeah.
on the right hand side there's a church there, dates back to 1250.
Bloody hell.
And that Warburton's whole church, that's worth a visit.
Yeah, yeah.
It did have an old concrete knight's grave in there.
All right. One
Carved out
to.
stone, should I say. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I've been inside that.
Right.
Yeah.
Deal.
So,
One to do.
yeah. And just round the corner from there is a Normandy church. Dates back to the 1600s.
Yeah.
There's a lot of history around there.
Around here, yeah. And you find that in Manchester, you know.
Yeah.
And you forget how big Manchester is. You know.
Well, I would pull you up there, Mark,
Well,
because it's not how old Manchester is, it's how old Salfordshire is.
Salfordshire, right?
Salfordshire was first, and
Yeah.
Manchester was in Salfordshire.
Right.
But even all the Greater Manchester area as it stands is in the old Salfordshire area.
Salfordshire area, yeah.
Not a lot of people are like that.
No, but they
it's
don't
a
mention
fact.
that as well, do they?
Yeah. And it's in the Doomsday Book, I think, Salfordshire.
Right.
It used to be known as the Salford 100.
Deal.
Yeah, look
Yeah,
it up,
no.
people, if you don't believe me. So some of you snobs in Cheshire
Yeah.
who actually lived in Salfordshire.
Yeah. There you go.
And it was only when they did all the boundary changes in 1978,
Yeah. Right.
I think that Salfordshire wasn't dropped, but it was, because it still physically exists, but it certainly
They
was
changed
wiped
the
off the map,
boundaries.
so-
Yeah, the
And then
boundaries.
Salford became the small area it was, so they started
Right.
growing.
Got you. Yeah.
That's what it is now.
Yeah. 1978 was that, Tony.
I
Yeah.
think so, yeah, when the boundaries
Yeah.
changed.
I know when they did the same. Where my mum and dad lived, we was always under Lancashire,
Yeah, and then
and then they changed it to Merseyside.
Oh.
You can imagine my dad.
yeah.
That was another kick-off.
Yeah.
And every letter he sent, he would never put Merseyside. It was always Lancashire.
And it's exactly the same in Pendlebury now from Swinton.
Right.
They always put Pendlebury, Manchester, not Salford.
Salford, yeah.
It's a strange.
Strange.
But bloody hell, I say, when I first moved around there in what was it, about 1978. So no, the boundary changes must have been 76.
Yeah.
The animosity towards Salford
Yeah.
was incredible. I say it's
Yeah. It's weird how it's a bit like the co-op meet-up, just because we call it the Salford Arms.
Yeah.
People get a bad impression of it, and it's not. It's right next to it's in the town centre. Oh, you know.
Yeah, but it is Salford, but it is.
Yeah.
Well, there's nothing. It's just it's a myth now.
Yeah. But we're heading back now to what we found before Partington Station. As further we get on, we'll see that underpass, and if we do, I'm going to stick my camera under it and get you a shot, because you can still see underneath it apparently, even though it's grilled off. So that'll be a tick in the box if we can get that. And then we'll stop. When we find Partington, we're going to stop for a brew.
Yeah. Then we're going to get the bridge.
Yeah, we'll hit the bridge and
Yeah, to get that, we need to go across the road. And
yeah, and then go
the
back round. Yeah, yeah. We'll pause it there, and then we'll pick up.
But it gets some good views from there, where you couldn't see how high the bridge is from where
Yeah.
you were. You'll be looking up at it rather than looking down from it.
Yeah.
Some good views there. Assuming we can still get there.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Yeah.
Unless PC plods decide to follow us round, you know.
Well,
You can tell how many people still walk this, that it's
yeah,
still
it's
so
not
clear.
wrong, yeah.
But just look at the drop. Unbelievable drop. You know. Ballast still there. Yeah. Like you said, that's where Tony used to go swinging off. It was all full of water. Bloody hell.
It's pretty run down
Things you do when you're
Yeah.
young, brave, all full of water.
there.
Yeah.
Right, it's called fun in them days.
Yep. That's the problem a lot these days.
Yeah, they don't
People
get
don't get out.
Imagine that now, suggesting to a kid swinging over that. No safety harness.
Yeah. Do we go that way? Do we go? Yeah, this way.
That's okay. So we can go back.
Yeah. Then we can drop down when we see that.
What should bring it
And here we are.
Oh yeah.
Here we are. You can just see it now. This is the start of it.
Yeah.
How good's that? How good a find's that? You can just see it's still here.
The strange thing is, it's the length of it. I think the
Yeah.
is quite amazing.
Partington station, still here. Just left to rot. But what a find! And look at the brickwork. It's still there. It's sort of overgrown, but quite a long station as well. I don't know the length of the average station, but there's a couple of stations in St Helens now. They're readjusting them because the platforms are not long enough for the new trains. Yeah, but if you look at the length of that station, and I've got some pictures, and I'm going to put it with this blog with this station. On top here, all you see is people standing, waiting to get on the train. It's unbelievable, you know.
What amazes me always and all is, we get the new brickwork now. If it was left derelict like this,
Yeah.
the weeds growing out the brick.
Yeah,
Looking at the mortar's still in place.
yeah, it's still
you
in
see,
place. Built to last.
Yeah.
Just look at that.
Yeah.
But how long's that?
Well,
That
that's it.
station? It's
I'm surprised how far it goes.
goes, you know. And it's still going here.
Still right down here.
Yeah. And there was a signal box further down, somewhere along here, I don't know where, but that'll be long gone. But look, it's still going. Still going. One of the trees down. Still going. Whoa. You can just see it, and it's coming out here now. There you go. How long's that station? That's some platform. That tells you how big and how many people are on the station. Like I say, I've got a shot of this where it's just full. People waiting to get on the train. There you go. I'll keep this running and hopefully find the white bricks that we found before, because that was an underpass leading out of the station. It's still going. That's one long platform.
We're getting near to the road now, so
Yeah.
I don't know.
It
That's
might
good.
be down here.
We're going now.
Just dropping down now,
Yeah.
so you see how long that was, but
Yeah. If we go back here, find that white building again.
yeah.
If we came up there,
Yeah.
so the white bricks would be on this side. Because this is a real what line, isn't it? Here?
Yeah.
No, this must have been a real line because this would be the same height as the bridge.
Yeah. See, that's where we just come across now. Might have been further.
Yeah, it's not a bit further up,
Might be further on, it wasn't.
There's bricks here.
Yeah.
Let's try a bit
Might be
further.
further down. Okay, it's so overgrown, so it's roundabout. Or did we come in here?
Yeah. Must be further about that way on the other side. Like here.
So we've just come that way, so okay. What we're trying to find is like an underwalk that you could get to from the station on the other side. With some of the arches. Well overgrown. Yeah. Maybe we've come the other way really. Not sure. Don't know, this is where we started, so Tony's on the high line up there now. That's where we come. There is a white underpass that you could just see a little bit of the grate on top to get under, but obviously well overgrown now, and we want to be heading towards the bridge now, so I'll just wait for Tony to come down. He's on the high line. Wait for him to catch up. Head back up, see if we can see him. You okay? No, don't to worry. It's alright. No, not to worry. No. Well, what we're going to do, we're going to head back down now. And like I say, big tick, we found Partington station.
I'm annoyed about that. We've only a couple of yards, isn't it?
Yeah, we'll have a little walk and see. Can see it. Might be on the higher line. So, not to worry, Tony. Found what we needed to come to find, so
What?
found what we needed to find, yeah. So might be better going down this way, Tony. What do you think? Not as steep.
No, I don't think that was down.
So,
Well,
you sure?
because we didn't come up this way, did we?
We came in here, just here. That's where we came in. So it's along here, then up. I think it must be on the.
We didn't cross over first.
Because we went up and then come back down, didn't we? I think. have another little walk, and then yeah, we'll have a quick look, and then
I know it isn't that far in, because I remember.
no, like I say, things are so overgrown you miss. You can't, you can sometimes miss it. So I think we came in here, then we went to about here, and then I think we went up on a bit further down, didn't we?
We only went up because the brick was up.
Yeah. We'll follow it again. And
It wasn't a hard walk up either, was it?
no.
Got to get a shot of that one.
Yeah. So that's the high line up there that we're following back now, just trying to find this underpass really. And we clocked it as soon as we came in. And was it up there we went? There it is. There it is. And it's been filled in more. Here it is. And if you look at the white brick there, and we'll go on down the other side, because you'll probably see more on the other side, hopefully. Gotta be around on this side. Yeah, here it is. Here it is, Tony. Yeah. This is it. This is what I was trying to find. You need to have a look at this, Tony. It's good. If you get down, this is what I was trying to find. Like I say, when you're doing these railway walks, whoo, a bit of climbing here this morning, and no, if you look down there now, Tony, I'm going to get down there and I'm going to shine my light. I've got my torch on me. You see there? Yeah. That was the underpass that took you under the station, under the railway track. You see where the white brick is? Obviously it's all been filled in all along here. We're going to get down there and get a shot of this. I've got my torch on me, so they put a grate on it now, obviously stop people going in. Woo. But yeah, we nearly missed that then, and I'm glad Tony said come back, because it pissed us off all day. That. And maybe I'll see it better. I'll put my camera right in there. And if you can see in there, that was the underpass. Hopefully the camera's picking it up. But you see the white brick goes right under and comes out the other side. And what a find. Try and get a better shot with a torch. And get my torch in there to light it all up. Can you just see underneath there? That goes all underneath. They've landfilled some of the bottom and filled it full of rubbish, but that goes all the way to the other side. And that was an underpass under the railway of Partington station, and it's still here, just sadly filled in. And I just hope the camera picks that up with the light. It's pretty dark there. I'll do a shot, but get one behind it. Try and get that's a better shot. There you go, you can just see inside. Try and get a better shot of that. There you go. That just highlights it better there. that goes under Partington station. So what I find, you can see the white brick going all along. How busy that would have been. And there it's just been fenced off now, and all the land, like I said, just filled in. Well, this is Partington station, and what a classic find. And there you go, there's a white brick that would have let it down. So
there's a brick on there, it's got a name on it.
alright. I'll just zoom into this. Where's that, Tony?
Oddly enough, I don't know, and that's the interesting bit, because
Yeah.
just on the road from here, on a mile road at Carrington, there was a brickworks.
Right,
They would have thought.
that had something to do with it, yeah.
There's an interesting one. Measurement of the brick,
Yeah.
2 7/8.
7/8. Yeah.
What's that in English?
I haven't got a clue, Tony.
Did you never do fractions?
No, that's why I only got a B when I left school in mathematics. But yeah, that's a classic find, and just behind it is Partington station, just left to right.
So I must have played underneath that
Yeah,
as a kid.
Redmond would have been underneath there, and
No doubt I've
Just
had a
left
wee in
to
this
the-
wood a few times as well.
yeah. But yeah, a bit of climbing today, but whoop. There it is, and glad we found it. I'm glad we found the cadishead station. There you go, one long platform. Yeah, well that's the way it ran. Well, just glad we found it. We could have give up and top up there, Tony. No?
Yeah, should be okay up here.
Yeah. But again, with all these old railway maps, you're trying to find something, and it's just overgrown. It's just left to rot, and nature just takes it back. And just by chance, we're coming on that line, Tony spotted them white bricks. We wouldn't have known that was where it was that way. Probably would have missed that. Must bring us out.
This will actually bring you over the road bridge, I think.
Yeah,
So you might as
We'll
well film
follow
that
it.
and we can walk back and go down.
yeah. We'll follow it, walk back,
Yeah.
get onto the other one, and then we'll get a brew because I think we're ready for one.
Yeah, so this will bring you to the bridge.
Yeah.
I'll follow the road one.
And here we go again, another obstacle. Shoot it. Now you can see where we are. Like a lot of these walkways now, they just block it off completely. You can get through, but we're going to go down. Yeah. Oh yeah. Lucky today we're finding.
Oh, that's surprising.
Can we carry on here, Tony? Yeah. We're lucky today that we wasn't expecting to get through there, so having a bit of good fortune today with some of these, not climbing some of these fences and.
Well, the bridge is actually over there.
Right.
Probably right, so I don't know where.
Shall we go back down, do you think?
Well, we can't get to it. I definitely know we can't get to it that way.
Right.
Won't leave this because I think all that'll happen with this is
Yeah,
it'll,
it'll cut off and
goes
then.
off at the canal, so there's
Yeah.
no point in going.
No.
So we'll go back, have a brew, and then.
So we'll go back, have a brew. Like I said, we found what we came to see, Partington station and the underpass that we nearly missed, so that's a bonus. And we could hit it this way, but if there's another fence, it's a long walk, and when you get near that viaduct, you just know it's going to be blocked off. And this road, Tony, where does that take you to?
That's Manchester Road. That takes you up to
Right.
Carrington.
Right.
then the mild road which takes you into Flixton or straight on up to the M60.
Right, got you, yeah. Just gives people bearings that want to do this walk, you know, because you're like me today. Tony wasn't there. I'm trying to follow old railway maps, and once you get to the place, you got a rough idea, but just finding how to get on them, and as I've said many times, local knowledge, it beats any map.
I might as well walk that step down there.
Yeah.
I thought we'd come up that high.
No, it's surprising. You don't realise you're coming up, you know.
An half step again, this?
Yep. There's that one we came up to. That wasn't too bad.
No.
We'll do that one.
Oop.
No. Yeah, we're going to go down here now, so like I say, there's the top of Partington station. I'm going to pause it here and we'll see you when we get back on the trail heading towards the bridge. There's Redmond getting down, and nice find, Partington station, and we found the pass under as well. So catch you in a bit on Marks Railway Trails. I'm just going to pause it and then we'll catch you up when we hit the other line heading towards cadishead bridge. Yeah, welcome back to Marks Railway Trails. Like I said, we've just left Partington station where we come off, and what a find that was. Found the old station, long station, and the underpass that we didn't think we were going to find. But now we've just come through. I've just videoed it again, really, where we're picking up on the trail, really. We're just finding the old maps to find the other end of the bridge. You remember the beginning of this video, we came over the tops and actually got onto the bridge. We're going to hit it from the other side now and show you how big this bridge is. And hopefully, if our maps are right this morning, you're finding old maps, this should take us up to the bridge, cadishead viaduct. And hopefully this one, yeah, and there it is. You can just see it in the distance, there it is. And if you look right up there now, on the left hand side, that's where we came across. So you can see how far we've walked today. We come across the tops there and went onto the bridge. We was lucky because you can never get on this bridge. So here we go. We're going to take you up and see and show you how big this bridge is. This is all going to be new houses now, like everything is these days. But we're following the trail. Tony's way ahead because he loves just going off at a pace, Tony, but you miss stuff, and I like just walking it. And we'll catch up with him at the bottom and we'll show you some shots. The cadishead viaduct. And I'll give you all the history of the line then as well, because there's a load of history on it. And we're going to get a few drone shots up here as well, which I'm going to put on my blog, and you'll be able to see the top of the bridge and how rotten it is. Just hitting the ballast again. There's Redmond. Like I say, I always try and find stuff, take my time with my camera, and surprising what you see. But here we are coming up to, just hope we can get through here now. They've fenced a lot of it off, the new housing estate on the left, and I think eventually this cadishead viaduct will be knocked down, so this is why I want to get it on the blog today on Marks Railway Trails. Warm day today, a bit of rain early on, but started off with 2 jackets on. Now I'm just on one. It is bloody warm. There we go. Pick up with Redmond. leading the way. Again, new housing estate going to be over there. Ooh, nice wind, cooling us down. And here we go. I think we're going to do a left here and try and get as near as we can to the waterway. But fenced off a lot of it now for the houses, as you can see over there. We're going to sit down there, Tony, should try. Whoa. Glad I've not got my shorts on today. You would be nettled. I'm trying to get to the ship canal to get you a better picture of the bridge, how high it is, and more to the point, watch it. Tony Nettles, keep your hand up. Wow. Can we get through here? I don't know. Hey? Have a go, keep it going. Come so far, Tony. Yeah, they've just blocked it off now. Sad, but it'll give you an idea. There you go. Just look how high that is. Woo! We'll get a better shot from the top, but blocked it off now that you can't. Maybe we get up that side. What do you think, Tony? Go up this side. Yeah.
You're not going to get through that.
No, go back where we come.
Brickwork there,
yeah, just look at that, and that shows you the height of it. That's where we was before. You can just see the corner, but we'll get a better shot as we get onto the top now. But it was worth a try. But we just fenced it all off. But is it worth it? Should we try it?
I don't know.
Have a look. Watch you don't catch your jackets on it. Look. Yeah. Just making sure that there's no water. Yeah. We'll go back up on top. Going down there now, we're hitting water, so there's no chance to get to where we want to get to, really. But I'll give it a try. Like I say, fenced off, get down to there, and there's all water beds there now, we can't get to it, so but we'll get to it from the other side. And we'll get to it from the other side. I'm doing a bit of roaming again today, but we'll take you up on top and we'll show you, get a better shot. It's quite warm today. Getting that little breeze of rain, which is nice. Because I don't know about you, trying to get it warm now. Woo, it was worth a try.
Yeah. Up there then.
Here we go. Let's go to the top and
You go first, or?
do you want me to do first?
Yeah, go on.
And then do you want me to come back down?
No, I'll be straight up. Go on.
Okay, we're going to let it so.
Oh, here we go. I've been dazed. Mark's dazed and legging it, like mine have got. Oh, yeah. He thinks it's bleeding Rocky now. Rocky Balboa. Whoops. This bloody thing doesn't help. I know what's going to happen. I bet when he pulse this, there'll be Rocky music to be running up here. But don't believe it because I saw it properly. There you go. Oh.
Tony just coming up. Bit of a hill that, Tony. Woo! Whoa! What a hill! Oh. And there we go. And this is the money shot. Whoa! What a hill! And there you go. The Manchester Ship Canal. Whoa! Woo! One big new housing estate.
It will be. It's all the way up there.
Yeah. Oh, well, this is what we came to find, and as you can see, there's just no way across. Everything's just barricaded and all shipping containers too deep. Unless you've got a blowtorch, you'll not be getting in there. And how lucky was we to get across from the other side. Woo! Furlong drop. Yeah. Woo. What a shot.
Yeah.
Like I said, there's no way you could climb around there to get onto this bridge. Whoa. There you go, it just shows you the overhang there, how much it overhangs. See, there's no way you can get on that, and how lucky was we to hit it from the other side this morning. That was a bit of luck, and we did it. And what we're going to do, we're going to go down here in a minute. I'll just show you. Just here, you'll see the smaller bridge that went that way.
Just wait here.
Yeah, just go on, Tony.
If you look at the distance there, there's a yellow crane working.
Yeah.
Well, that used to be just further down, going towards the canal. There's a way, there used to be a ferry called Bob's Ferry.
Bob's Ferry.
It used to be a penny to get across, and it was actually, I don't know, it used to row it from the back of the boat. It used to take us across, and that's the way, the only way Partington people could get from here to Cadishead.
Right.
In about 1978, one of these factories down here poured some pollutant a lot, because this used to be full of oil anyway from the ships.
Yeah.
But Bob was going across it, somebody had a fag went in, blew up, killed Bob straight away and a couple of other passengers, I think. And
Yeah.
so he opened it again in a more of a multi-launch, but it just put everybody off. So,
Bloody hell, bit of history there.
and there was a big outcry at the time because they said they didn't understand why we couldn't make this bridge a walkway and a bikeway towards cadishead
Cadishead, yeah.
and Partington, but
Yeah.
the council's excuse always was it was too expensive.
It's too expensive, like they always do, but it's never too expensive to sell the land for new houses.
Yeah.
And you know what, with these new houses here now, I would say this bridge days are numbered. More than likely, you know.
Yeah. But still got Pete's horseman, is it?
Looking to put a line round back on it.
Yeah, but whether or not he could. I think he had 6 million grant he was after, so I can't see 6 million won't put the bridge right.
Won't put the bridge right, because that bridge, I'll show you some pictures when we get to the vlog. I'll take you over here now and just show you this bit. You can still see part just on the corner there, where the bridge went across. Hey?
What do you reckon?
I think that was obviously part, but there's a smaller one. Yeah, there's a smaller one. I think down. If you look down here, we'll not go down here, but if you see there,
Yeah.
that was the original bridge, the smaller one. See it there?
Yeah.
That went that way.
Yeah.
And you could see how low that line was compared to
Yeah.
where we are now. And that's where they had to raise.
Well, that was only
raise the
crossing
line.
the Mersey, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
So that's the way it come, and then they cut it off here completely. It got
Right.
cut.
I
You
think
know.
that walkway there is where we were walking before.
It could well be. That could be where it brings us out,
Yeah.
because that's was the original lower line.
Yeah. That's what we did. Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Just-
the original lower line. You know.
Not too overgrown, isn't it?
Yeah, and you can just see how much they've raised it. I don't know if you want to go down there, Tony. You've had enough. We'll go back.
Let's go, yeah, because
Yeah.
I think if we go down there, I think halfway through that's just going to
Yeah,
It's overgrown.
just having a look, but
Yeah.
we'll go back down this way and then have another look at the bridge. But that just shows you the height that we've come up. There you go. And like I said, there's remnants of just up here. You can still see some of the sleepers, and you can see the height. This is where they carried on. You see the drop there now, and while we're up here, I'll tell you a little bit more about the history of it, really. No, go back up for a minute, Tony. Have a minute. It was such a great shot, but so high up. Woo. We'll have a last look over the ship canal. Whoa. Boy. But yeah, so glad we got on it from the other end, which is so nice to see. And that is the money shot. Whew. There's the tower Tony was on about before. Oh dear. I've not lost my notes today, Tony, yeah?
Yeah, it went well.
So there we go, Cadishead Station, 1873. Cadishead, 1873. Closed 1879. The new line, this is the line we're on now. This was opened in 1893 and closed in 1964 due to Mr. Beechin's cuts. Uncanny. The old line survived longer than the higher line due to freight going into a lot of the sidings and, like Tony said, probably coal, and to a lot of the factories down here, you know. Manchester Ship Canal was built in 1888, took 6 years to build and opened in 1893. 24 metres for the ships to go under the bridge, about 80 foot. And this was called the Midland Line, and three directors took over the line to compete with LNWR.
Really?
Yeah, Midland, Sheffield, Lincolnshire, Great Northern. Three directors took over the line to compete with LNWR, and they took it over. And like I said, the old line lasted 15 years due to freight.
I take it this was a new gauge, not the other.
Yeah, new gauge.
Standard gauge.
Partington Station, 1893 it was built, and that closed in 1964. Beecham's Cut. It's possibly 1 mile, they reckon, from Earlham Station. Heads towards, is it Timperley, do you pronounce it, John? Timperley Junction, and that picks up the Liverpool Manchester line. So a lot of history there, really. And I'm glad we could have walked it. Pity, like I say, we found Partington Station, which was a classic find. The cadishead, we just couldn't get to it because they cut the bridge off. We fenced it all off, we couldn't get to it. And then we had the local two-piece bobbies following us, so we had no chance of getting on that. And I don't think we could have got on it, actually.
And I was just trying to figure out where they got all the soil from.
Yeah.
To build the line up here.
Yeah.
Well, presumably it came out the canal.
Probably out the canal, yeah.
And then they used it to bank up the lines.
Yeah.
Pretty clever when you think about
yeah.
it.
Yeah, well, the higher line, yeah.
Yeah. Must have done, wasn't it? Because they wouldn't have brought that soil in if they were digging this out.
They'd have dug that one out,
Yeah.
and they did it for the canals, just to get over. But it's so sad, really, that it's shut because, like Tony said, and he told you the story there about getting the boat over, to get where we've just come from now, you know, you're going to have to drive all the way around. That would be a terrific cycle path, but
Yeah.
I think with these new houses here now, I think it stays numbered, this line. And it's so sad, you know. They may open the other part, I don't know, but it costs too much and councils will not spend money on on that.
And Peel Holdings won't put their own box up.
No.
Well,
Yeah.
isn't it? It is Peel Holdings. Yeah. They bought, they own Manchester City now.
Yeah. But before I got here today, I pulled up at the Earlham Station that's currently a live line, and I had a walk round there, and there's a guy opening the restaurant, and I asked him nicely, could I walk in? He said, we're not open yet, mate. And I said, well, can I just have a walk in, do a few shots? And he was dead polite. He said, yeah, no problem. And I walked in, and the mobilia in there is unbelievable. And my dad always wants to tell me about the Scottish line that he did on the steam train going up to Scotland. And all his trains were London Midland Scottish Railway. And now I know why, because in that Earlham Station there's 3 big pictures of the Scottish run LMS, and that was the line that my dad run. So it all starts fitting into place now, and it's just a pity when you were little or younger growing up you didn't sit down more and, you know, pick the brains more, but that's life, isn't it, you know. But the jigsaw's definitely come together since I've done a lot of these walks. But anyway, me and Tony are going to head back now. Been a bit of a trail today, some hills climbing.
Yeah.
But we did it, we got there, we didn't give up, and thanks to Mr. Redmond, we went back to find the underpass at Partington Station. We didn't give up, we found it. So see you next time on Mark's Railway Trials. So it's goodbye from me. And goodbye from Tony. And Charlie, if you're watching, the belly buster was great.
Harry, take it easy.
And Harry, take it easy. We'll send you this video, get a brew on, get a biscuit, and we'll all come round and sit and watch it with you. Alright mate, see you soon on Mark's Railway Trails. Ta-ra now.